Welcome back, everybody! I hope you're all feeling casual. Dirty word. Being casual. Andy appears to be getting his props ready. Oh, you're going to be mad at me.
What the fuck did you break?
One of your key props is no longer in the box. One of the key props is no longer there. The girls are on form today. We've got a donation from Rachel and Samantha. Thanks, girls. Thanks, ladies. Hello.
Is it the gavel?
I have got a drama story here written from a lady. Yay! From Lady Emily. I was going to say first name because there's lots of Emilys in the world, which is all good.
Is there a sex?
Oh, it's there.
Is
Sorry.
there a sex story?
There is a sex story.
Hold this.
There is a sex story. Casual, the dirtiest word ever. The casual word. Welcome, Master. Welcome, guys. We're having a very chilled day today. I had a great day. I had a couple of beers this afternoon after finding out I was having a little boy.
I'm going to go safe. I'm going to go with the nunchucks as well, you see.
It's not that kind of sex.
Oh, and a pipe.
Do you know? Yeah, you know where you keep your pipe, don't you? Did I tell you my son found his your lightsaber the other day? Blew his fucking mind. The lightsaber. He looked at it and he's pointing at it and he was in my arms and he's going, And I thought he was pointing at Yoshi, but he pointed at the lightsaber, so I picked it up and I was holding it. And when he got it right close to his face and turned it on, he went, he went, and he went, yes. Yes, I am all over that. And I was telling you the other day, my son's discovered boy cartoons.
Nice.
Which means at some point, and I'm not going to show it him yet, I'm waiting until he can talk, Transformers and X-Men is back on the cards. But he does like a bit of Power Rangers, Mega Force, mate.
Just really quickly, did you watch that Power Rangers short yet?
No.
Have you not heard anything about it?
No.
Finish your story and let me tell you really quickly what it is.
Well, my son's into Power Rangers, and he's also into Transformers for babies, which exists.
Really?
Where they're only a fire engine, an ambulance, cop car. They're all the emergency services, basically. And they just drive around and put fires out and stuff.
You weren't watching Paw Patrol instead, were you?
I fucking hate Paw Patrol.
I do.
Paw Patrol! Paw Patrol!
Whenever you're in trouble, Paw Patrol.
Do you know what
Paw
annoys me?
Patrol.
That kid is like Tony Stark. The amount of resources accessible to the Paw Patrol to do things like save a cat that fell into the water. Oh, I saw an episode of Paw Patrol yesterday where literally they had to pick the apples in an orchard. And they got the entire Paw Patrol. He has a fortress in that show.
I've seen it.
He has a fortress in that show. It blows my fucking mind. But yeah. But he was watching kiddie action cartoons. And he gets all excited, like, waves his hands around, and he starts punching when Power Rangers are coming on. So I get into a fight. I just chip him like a motherfucker. I was like,
No, just put him in his place.
we're not playing.
Yeah?
We're not playing. It's
Yeah.
not no game. It's not ready for Turtles yet. And it will be the original Turtles yet. Bebop, Rocksteady, Krang. Krang like a motherfucker.
Talk to me.
But then my wife came in and went, this is a bit violent for him. And I went. So she put on My Little Pony. He picked up the remote, walked over to her, dropped it on her lap. Like, what? It was amazing. He looked at it and he went, picked up the remote, walked over to her, dropped the remote on her lap. Like, no, we're not watching My Little Pony. Put Power Rangers Megaforce on. In Power Rangers Megaforce, though, I've got to say the last thing. They've gone so cheap with the fucking way of acting. Remember it used to be like a big thing that would activate the Power Ranger power? In Megaforce, it's a little plastic figure of themselves that they hold up and then they go hardcore.
Fuck off.
Fucking
No
serious.
way.
It's amazing. I pulled it out and I went, that can't be right.
That's a sellout as balls.
It's unbelievable. That's not worse. The series before that, like
discs, wasn't it?
It was cards. It was top trump cards that they put into a card reader. So it was like a big card of them. But now it's literally a little toy, like something you get in a Happy Meal of themselves. So he picks out like a little Blue Ranger plastic thing and goes, I'm now Power Ranger mode. It's well good. I love it. It's so good. It's like crazy.
The Power Rangers thing, you know, like people who've got access to celebrities with a budget and stuff like that, and they make like short films. Like, do you remember that one? It was called Dirty Laundry with the Punisher, where it was the guy who played the original Punisher is like retired, and then he's going doing his laundry, and it all kicks off.
Yeah.
And it kicks ass. Or someone's done something like that, but with the Power Rangers. But it's like an 18. It's got
Sounds like Spawn.
It's got the Dawson's Creek in it. It's got what's she called now? The woman who was
The Vanderbeek.
It's got the Vanderbeek. It's got the woman with the bloody Katie
Holmes?
Sackhoff.
Don't know her.
You do know her. She was in, I think she was in Firefly. She was in the new Riddick film with the tits out. You must remember. You know, alright, in Big Bang, when Howard is in the bath thinking there's a beautiful woman in the bath with him with a glass of champagne, that's Katie Sackhoff. You're an idiot.
I'm sorry.
But anyway, they make it's like an 18s sort of thing.
Yeah.
And like all the Power Rangers have been killed off apart from Tommy.
Shit.
Yeah, and like from
Of
Tommy.
course, except
And
Tommy.
like the robots have taken over, and it's like they've got one of them left, who's Kimberly, who's Katie Sackhoff. It's like, where the fuck's Tommy? I don't know where Tommy is. Blah blah. And he comes back at the end, and it all kicks off. Sort of thing.
Does it go
Really
down?
fucking good though.
It's really good. It's Power
Really
Rangers shit.
good, man.
Is it not the Secret of the
Battlestar
Use?
Galactica, sorry, that's what she was in. Not
There
Firefly.
you go,
my
Battlestar
mistake.
Galactica. So there you go. I know
But
you
yeah,
know.
it's really good.
If
really
they weren't in Stargate or Star Trek, I don't know. This whole Battlestar. I was going to say it lacks stars, but fuck, it doesn't.
Also, when we went for a little bit of fresh air, you admitted to me that you've not yet finished watching Archer, which I try and force you to watch, because you wanted to watch the old program of Hercules.
No, the film Hercules. Not the one with Sorbo. I wasn't watching the Sorbo. I watched the Dwayne Johnson Hercules.
Okay.
Dwayne Johnson. I am into sci-fi, but I disappear.
Watch
Firefly. Firefly. It did get dark, didn't it? Right, let's have some fun.
Got a fucking eyelash in me.
We're going
All the
old.
time.
We're going old. All right, short story to kick us off. To get us in the mood, pipe it.
Piping.
Short story from Emily. Holla Preacher, brackets and Ghosty. You got a smiley face though. Dude, high five. Top shelf. Yeah, you got
Gushing me.
no smiley face for me though, right?
Gushing.
Be like.
Yeah? Like a fried egg sandwich.
Ew. Yolk runny?
That's the joke.
Nice. Yellow though. Maybe I will have to start off to say, you ready? Yes, I am a blonde Swede girl.
Okay. The smiley face makes sense.
The smiley face does make sense, right? And a very serious gamer from back in the NES days to this day. She's hot, she's blonde, she's sweet.
Sweet, mate.
Which is a negative, as we know.
No, when it's
I'm
nice.
just turning the audience up.
Oh.
I'm turning the audience up. That's all I'm doing.
Going for cheap pops.
Oh, let's go for cheap pops.
pops.
Cheap pops. You know what else? What's the name of that piece?
CC's
CC's!
CC's!
CC's pizza!
Best pizza in America!
CC's! Best pizza you can buy. Best pizza you can buy. CC's. I like the way their desserts are just on pizza too.
On fire.
What can we put on pizza? Custard.
Dessert,
Boom.
mate.
Boom.
Apple crumble.
Apple crumble on pizza.
Done.
Done. All day. CC's. She's a very serious gamer from back in the day. I'm also subscribed to Ghosty. You have had 2 mentions in the top line of this story, sir. Keeping it fresh.
Always.
Keeping it fresh.
Every day.
Oh, fucking hell, you've got personal messages in here. Let me read this. Ghosty, I'm also subscribed to you. You still look awesome without the hat, man. You should have it off more often. Yeah? She likes your head. She likes the head.
And I'm sure I'd like her.
She likes head. She appears to like head. Your head specifically.
I am a cunning linguist.
This story is short. Takes place back in 2006. I was playing Frost Mage, which I still have to this day. After running Uberus about 200 times and still only having half Dreadmist, half Magister, I was called a Magelock because I was so unlucky and never got a Magister headpiece or robe. But then I was invited to a raiding guild that did Molten Core on farm. That's straight to the end. Cutting to the end of the line,
Boom.
baby.
Boom.
I was so happy that the first time seeing Ragnaros was just insane. My DPS was probably shit. I didn't even use add-ons at the time because I considered it cheating.
That's a fair point.
As most guilds did, this one had an online forum, and one of the threads was post your IRL pic. Girls only. And I was so happy to get faces to all the names I was playing with, so I chose to put a pic up of myself. Just a regular face picture with myself. Yeah, I was a Swede blonde with blue eyes, but no porny pic or even cleavage.
Conservative.
But hotness, leading to curiosity, which leads to boners, which leads to the dark side.
Curiosity.
Curiosity killed my boner. I somehow ended up at Cake Fats.
I'm very curious. Oh, that's the story. Curiosity.
I somehow ended up at Cake Fats. I started off with some standard porn, but suddenly I was in a dark place. Curiosity.
Do you know what? I've had a beautiful daughter. I've got a beautiful fiance. I've got a house. I've got a car. I'm a happy man. But the best moment in my entire life, well played. But the best moment in my entire life was introducing you to cake farts.
Which I introduced my girl to. Just to spread the good word of the cake farts. Adrian said it, so shall it be. And Adrian said, they shall fart upon the cakes. And it was so. And it was so. Hail Adrian. Hello, Daddy Adrian. Okay. So she posted a pic, no tits. But still pretty.
Does she say no tits?
Yeah, she said no tits. Not that she hasn't got any tits.
No, I don't get. I mean,
there's no tits in the pic.
I like the fact that she's specifying that. So I posted a picture. Hey, it weren't a fucking slutty picture. Jesus fucking Christ! I'm a human being, not a piece of meat.
What is this? Motherfucking gone wild up in this bitch?
Jesus shit!
Motherfucking gone wild. After I did that, I was kicked from the guild. I had my pick.
Get out.
I was kicked from the guild. I was so upset. Why would I be kicked from my first raid guild? I spoke to one of the officers of my now ex-guild, and he said, girls that pretty do not play WoW. You're a fucking liar. Fuck off.
Jesus.
Liar!
Right.
Liar! Do you know what you did to our guild? You know what you... I see what... They must have suspected she was infiltrating. They suspected infiltration.
They cut it off, mate.
Too pretty for WoW.
Yeah.
Too pretty for WoW. That's what happened there. Everyone's watching cake farts now. And that was the entire purpose of the show.
Do you know what's beautiful about it is when they try and be classy while they're farting on a cake?
Well, you've got to try... That's the sign of professionalism. Sign of a good professional.
There's not a bigger test for professionalism.
So you want me to fart on the cake?
While keeping a straight face and maybe sex moaning.
Yeah, and I'm enjoying this. Why? Just do it. Of course and this was the backup plan. I could have proven it. I could have offered webcam. She was prepared to go deeper.
She was taking it to the sky.
If they would have not kicked her,
they could have webcam
and said, prove it, they would have had private webcams. It would have gone down.
See, that's the thing, mate. That's why you don't be the first to draw.
Yeah, it was a preemptive strike.
That's what it was.
It was a preemptive strike. You premature ejaculated.
Idiots.
You filled your condom before you put it in.
Indeed.
That's what happened there. Private webcam just went away.
We've seen this before.
Fluttered. Yeah, classic. But it was such a retarded way of acting, I decided they are not worthy of having my webcam.
That's a fair point. Fuck those guys.
You could have made the grade. I made a new tune, which was a boomkin in vanilla.
Yes. Shut up. That's what she's put, by the
way. Well, no. It's my show. I'm not going to shut up. If I show up, the show just comes to a stop.
Doesn't, mate.
Oh, you're going to carry? Ghost carry?
No.
I'll do it.
I'm not the big up guy, mate.
I'm the big ups guy. Yeah!
Say something.
Culmination.
Read that line again.
I leveled it up.
Level that shit!
Yeah, good man. And then I joined a big guild at 2 40-man raids. Good shit. That's a short story to get us warm.
Talk about raids!
We're getting warmed up, right? We're getting warmed up. You what?
I am now, mate, yeah.
How Gruul's lair cost me a relationship.
Oh, nice.
That's right.
You hit the pipe, though.
Right. Are you going to pick some characters? That look.
I can do that. Right, talk to me about names.
I need a Lady Lock.
A Lady Lock. Let's go Wheat Launcher.
Okay. And I need a Nelf Hunter.
Swing your dick. Oh, thank you so much. Do more.
One more.
Can we have Fap and Stab?
You can have Fap and Stab.
Let's have Fap and Stab. So, today we've got Wheat Launcher. Swing your dick.
Oh.
What?
Fap and Stab has unfortunately fallen into the classic era of people who write drama stories, which is including themselves, which, as it's told from your perspective, you don't get mentioned.
What are you talking about?
Me. It's the author. So that was the character that was supposed to be Fap and Stab. So did you want it? We'll stay as is. Let me just make a swift alteration. Correct.
He's actually just corrected swing your dick to swing yo dick.
You ready?
Let's do this.
Let's go ham. Hello, Preacher. Big hairy knuckle bro fist for you. There you go, sir.
Boom.
You haven't got hairy knuckles.
Mate, I've got girl hands.
Jesus, your hands are feminine.
My girl hands are the girliest hands you'll ever see in your life. You may.
Do you use Nivea?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit of Nivea?
A little bit.
Coconut scented?
I'm more of a lavender man, but I do like a coconutty bath.
There is something about a lavender skin freshness.
Right? Right? It's not just me.
Query, do you still use toilet paper?
I do have 3 small seashells.
No. Do you still use standardised roll?
Oh, no. No.
Because it's becoming a thing and I'm in.
No. Now, there is one that I like to
Questions
use
for the
with,
audience.
I think it's cocoa butter. It's a delicious velvety softness on my anus.
At which point do you become old enough where you're like, I need a premium quality?
I need to appreciate my toilet paper.
I've gone further.
You've gone further than cocoa butter toilet paper.
Let me tell you the moment that changed my life.
Please do. I'm intrigued.
So I was on holiday, as you know, recently. And I was on the holiday-provided toilet. And it was okay. Not a great comfort, but it'll do. And then I realised there was no paper nearby.
Classic error.
Classic error. You should have checked before. You should always check before you sit. You should check before you sit, and you got everything you need.
Now,
iPad,
before
phone,
you carry on,
toilet paper.
are we going to talk about wet wipes?
We are indeed.
Sir, shake my hand like a gentleman.
And
The
near
future.
me, the baby wipes were there, and I thought, works for him. Right? He doesn't seem to complain. In fact, he's got a very solid touch. So I give it a go. Changed my world.
Mate, I
Changed
cannot
my
believe-
world.
I cannot believe you don't use wet wipes. I've got a standard 2 dry, 1 wet wipe protocol.
Oh, you've got a process?
Mate, of course, you got to get.
Send it me on PDF.
You've got to get the majority off with the cocoa butter. What is it, Andrex? But to the finisher, you want it clean.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
wet
pristine.
wipe. Wet wipe is not.
Change your world.
It's not a multi-directional wipe. It's once over. You are clean.
You are clean,
Yeah.
fresh. It's got a coolness after it as well.
Right? And
It's like an angel is blowing on your anus.
It's like if you were shitting outside and there was a wind, your asshole would whistle.
It does.
Yeah.
It's like one of them adverts where they eat like the minty fresh chewing gum and they go,
Exactly. They're
That's
a gift.
what it's like.
They're a gift, really.
too dry, one wet.
Yeah,
Too
two
dry,
dry, one moist.
Everyone knows the too dry, one moist
Oh
technique.
shit! It's actually a thing.
It's
yeah.
a real thing.
Yeah.
Everyone knows
Yeah.
it.
If you want to take a shit properly, that's how you take a shit.
Modernise, gents. Modernise.
Indeed.
Get with the times. This is not the story.
No, we're just talking about.
This is real.
It's
Real
not-
talk.
Yeah, it's not
real
just,
talk.
It's not just Warcraft guides that we will give you. We're talking. This is how you take a shit. by the
One
way.
white, two wet, all day.
Go for a shit. Go to sleep. Wake back up.
I tell you, try it. You see, now I've planted the idea, and you can see other people do it, and now you're like, well, maybe I'm wrong.
Some of you are going to take a shit.
Some of you
right
are going
now.
to sit back and go, huh.
Do you know what's better? Some of them have got kids that have not experienced this, and they're thinking they'll be sat there now. The kid will be on the lap. They've just wiped his mouth with a wet wipe, and they'll be going, huh? And they'll go,
Right, a big hairy knuckle bro fist to you. Love the show. I have many stories that happened over my 8 years, but this one is the best. Bold statement.
bold, very bold indeed. Yeah.
I joined a semi-hardcore ready girl on Silvermoon back in the TBC with my first Cap 70, a robust, terrible orc. Male orc. If I was someone to say a robust, terrible warlock, that's a male orc warlock. However, I made friends with some people leveling and got invited to a guild. They took a shine to me and took me on a number of Karazhan runs, gearing me up in the oh-so-magnificent perps. I still, however, run around wearing stamina cloth and running demo spec to raid because, and I quote, the stamina and health I have, the less the healers have to heal me, brew. Yeah? If I have more health, I need less healing. Science.
Get facted.
Yeah, you just get outplayed, son. Needless to say, I was a fucking moron. I'm on board. I initially got into WoW through my girlfriend's brother. It started off as a hobby, however, I quickly became somewhat addicted.
Oh.
Spending more time going to raid than seeing her. That's right, people.
Classic error.
Is it, though? Is it? It's a test of love, in my opinion. College girlfriends, sometimes it works.
It's not love.
Not always. Not always. Sometimes.
It's a fuck buddy.
Sometimes. Eventually, the guild grew bored and decided that 25-man progress was where we wanted to go. Gruul was the target. The guild had an array of people like me who knew nothing at all, and some actual good players. Our guild was run by a very angry Greek.
Erebus?
Erebus is never angry.
He was. He just never portrayed it in his voice.
Called Wheat Launcher. Who would often shout out to us from the internet cafe. So Greek. So Greek! We're in the internet
Greek.
cafe with our... Gyros.
Gyros?
Gyros. They were always... There's nothing more Greek than a raid break for gyros. Or heroes, whatever they're called.
Isn't gyro like what a scrounger uses to get money on?
Nope.
That's a fucking gyro, isn't it?
Greek hype. That is a gyro.
Oh wow, what is that?
Here we go. Wait, for science.
That's a fucking kebab.
Yeah, but in Greece...
Is a kebab.
It's a gyro. Boom. You know what makes it Greek? Hummus and shit. Fucking tzatziki like a motherfucker.
Tzatziki, I love tzatziki with
Yeah.
chicken. All day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We've got to take a break, guys.
Wait. Oh, you dickhead, you spoiled it. I was climbing over it.
I thought you were trying to push it down.
No, I could do that. Where's that?
It's gone.
Carry on talking.
They're fabulous, see? The people love them. Euro, there you go.
Have you deleted it?
Yeah.
You bastard.
That's what I do. So, we're going Greek, we're web cafe. That's the only Greek accent I can do. Bull. Mike, are you ready? Mike, are you ready?
Say that voice, but say launch the torpedo.
Launch the torpedo.
Well, supervillain.
That would be my supervillain voice. We would often shout us from his internet cafe when we wiped on Morose Prince Nightbane. Oh, Morose Prince Nightbane. And tell us he would come and kick the shit out of us if we didn't shape up. Now, that's not very Greek.
That is far from Greek.
Usually they're going AFK to play board games. Greek style. Yeah? Covered in yogurt. Dripping in it. The night came. We managed to book some people and went off to Gruul. Our first 25 man, of course, we wiped 3 times in the trash leading to council. However, by sheer luck alone, as some higher geared people, by sheer luck, and the carry, of course, not going to devalue the carry whatsoever, but by luck.
I need to get that gyro off the screen because I'm insanely hungry now.
Right. Hero. You're saying it wrong. Euro.
You said gyro, I'm copying you.
Don't. I'm ignorant of all things foreign. What? Alright.
Gyro beam.
So we killed it because we had a carry. We took down the first boss in 50 minutes. The guild was elated, cheering over Ven. While all this was going on, I had ignored my girlfriend.
Classic mistake. Classic mistake.
Not being able to tear myself away from the PC, needless to say, she was not happy. 50 minutes she was ignored of her life while he did something that he was enjoying.
Do you reckon...
What a coward and a liar.
From the guy's perspective, like if this was the first time, if you like, okay, I'm just going to go on the computer for a bit and start the clock. If you look at that clock, where she comes in 50 minutes later, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, you couldn't wait 50 minutes, could you?
Oh, God! From his perspective, it was about 2 minutes. You know what it's like? Yeah, I'm just going to finish this. It's an hour later.
I hate that.
Time is so relative. That was not a 50 minutes in my head. I'm just going to say. That was not the 50 minutes like when you were getting ready.
Boom.
Top shelf.
Yeah.
Boom. You know what's 50 minutes? 50 minutes is you in the shower. Yeah? That's 50 minutes. However, the run continued. I being a top boyfriend, telling her I would be able to spend time with her after we killed Gruul. Just going to kill this one boss. One left.
There's only one left.
There's only one left.
Okay, it's one
There's
boss.
only one left.
One boss.
One boss.
Hey, how long can it take after all? There is 25 of us.
Yeah, look how many people we've brought. And we've got a carry. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's one boss. We've not even got ads.
That's the fucking problem.
Easy.
Jesus Christ.
Going down.
Get off my back.
We got to Gruul. The tactics were told over vent. We readied ourselves. Prepared for battle. And then wiped for 3 hours. We're ready. You ready? Ready. Go. 3 hours later. On Gruul, with overgeared, bummer. Every single time, the GM ranting, wipe it. And shouting and swearing. over vent, calling everyone out for shatter and telling us repeatedly how shit we were. I just want to remind you, you shit.
You're all shit.
You're all shit. I'm going for a euro, and I'll be back.
Gyro.
He relented, shouting over vent to us. Take a 10-minute break. We come back. And not a single fucking one of you leaves until we kill this boss.
You sound like the fucking guy who's on the desk at the hotel in John Wick.
Not everything in the world is John Wick. It's not.
How?
It's not.
How
Not everything that we do is
dare
John Wick
you?
related. No, I'm not having that. It's not. That was
It
total
is a
Erebus.
pleasure.
That was total.
See you again,
No.
Mr. Wick.
No.
It fucking is though.
The kiss was so unnecessary.
I know it was. I know I got under your skin, so I thought I'd give it a little smoochy boochie as well.
Are you
What's
ready?
wrong with John Wick anyway?
Time to helmet up. Me seeing the 10-minute break sign and being the romantic bastard I was.
He's gonna go jerk off, isn't he?
Decided that this was the time to go and sit with my girlfriend.
Oh, 10-minute window,
It's
boy.
the
Hey,
turn
watch.
of the chair.
Watch. Let me just give you like a visual analogy. He's like, this is the time that he mulled it over. I've got a 10-minute break. My girlfriend is in my bedroom.
You have to do the turnaround. The I'm ready to give you attention turnaround. We've all done it. This is you for like the last 3 hours. Give it an about face.
Yeah.
That's it. That's you for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Now you have decided.
I've just got word that I've got a 10-minute
You've got
break.
word. Messages through. What's up? What's up? How are you doing?
How's it going?
How are you doing? My PC, of course, was in my bedroom at the time, so the bed was pretty close.
You know what's good about that? Hey, you know what's good about that? When he's ploughing away, and then the alarm for like Deadly Boss Mods goes off to give you like your 1 minute warning that you're about to race.
What? It's a race.
That's what I mean though. You could be, you know, you forget about the time. You know, you're ploughing away, go pow, pow, but then like that noise goes, bow, and it's like pow, pow.
I've heard of a danger wank. I think the danger raid sex is so much harder and so much nerdier.
I thought a danger wank was something completely different then.
Why would you think a danger wank was?
I was joking about it on stream when a couple of weeks ago, saying that one day you'll never know, but I'm going to jerk off while I'm live streaming, and you'll never know.
Why? Why would you do that?
Shh, because of the danger.
Because of the danger. But you'll be like that.
No, there will be motion. Look, I will make the motion right now, and you won't see. Watch. This might be the giveaway if you go like this. So when you're done, you're
This
like,
is really disturbing, by the way, that you're demonstrating.
like this.
That's a little wank motion, though, dude.
It's all, you can't, well, no, that's all wrist. That's all wrist. If you go for arm, yeah, you can see the arm. Yeah. Well, if you're going for wrist,
So wrong.
I'm just saying it's possible.
That's not a danger wank, though.
It is.
It's not.
A danger wank is having a wank in the face of danger where you could immediately
Oh,
get
you
caught.
extended it. Well, a danger wank by its specific nature is that you're having a jerk and somebody's coming up the stairs.
Yeah.
And you've got to finish and tidy before they can reach the door.
That's like a guillotine wank.
Guillotine wank. I need to go to the Urban Dictionary immediately.
Touch up on your wank analogies, Michael.
I'm sorry, I'm out of date.
Jesus Christ.
I'm out of date. Is the Limp Bizkit still the same?
It is.
It is?
It is.
Okay, Limp
It
Bizkit's
is.
still the same. Not playing it.
Didn't like the taste.
Nope. It's just a nope. Anyway. So the bed was pretty close. I leaped onto the bed.
Oh, what? That baller.
He's
Baller.
got 10 minutes to be passionate. So you've just got to turn the fucking dial up, haven't you?
No, you need to use that like 4-second window in the momentum of you turning to your chair and initiating into a leap to say no time for romance. Yeah, make it like Hollywood.
There's no time for romance.
No time for romance.
Roll over. There's
You
no
turn
time
around.
for romance.
Yeah, you get your feet on the chair, make a dive. Yeah, make a dive.
You have to touch the top.
But you
Like
need
a soaring eagle.
But that's it. When you're at the apex, get your arms out like a swan dive. Yeah, straight in, bang, home straight.
Would you get your pants off in midair? Would you leap out of your pants?
I wouldn't disrobe, but I'd probably initiate the grappling hook landing, just like a zip down. Thump, pop out the old boy.
Pop out old Jimmy.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So he leaps to the bed for the passion because she's waited nearly 4 hours. So So he's got 10 minutes of passion to give her. Like a gent. Like a gent. Here you go. And then he'll be like that. I gave you attention like 5 minutes ago.
Jesus Christ, get off my
Stop
back.
getting on me.
Oh my God.
Exactly. It's like, I was just... No, she was fucking moaning, right? I told her it was raining tonight. She sat on my bed, complaining. I came over to see her and she was moody with me, so I fucked off back to the PC.
Not only that, though. She's giving me shit after I gave her 10 minutes and smashed her, got back on the TV.
Decided this was the right time to give her, in his words, with the extended O's. Will she get an extended O? Let's watch.
To give her some good... To give her some good loving.
He needs the fingers. Good loving. You lucky lady out there. You're in for...
the best 10 minutes of your life.
Loving. How lucky does she feel? Christmas just came early because you're in for some good
And so did he.
loving. You're going there. So bad. We got down to it. She was game. All aboard, mates. All aboard. Let's get romantic. She was like, yeah, fuck it. Let's do it.
I'm fucking down if you're...
You're fucking doing it. You get it going?
Bring
Cool.
it, bitch.
Game on. The moment of passion. Starting with... I was going to give her some good loving. We got down to it. The moment of passion. Starting out with what can only be described as the worst sex in the history of mankind. The worst sex! It was terrible! Beyond all measure! Beyond all reasonable measure! It was bad. It was real bad. Let's just say 10 minutes was too long.
How so?
It was during this time, however, that the break ran out. I was faced with a dilemma. Now, men. Continue or return to the raid. Judgment time.
Now, you've got a really fucking angry Greek raid leader.
Yeah.
He's expecting perfection.
Who has been denied his euro
You're,
all night.
You stood at a crossroads here, bros. On one side...
It is. It's so poetic in a way.
Yeah, one side is a good finish for you. Yeah, at least you. Maybe not her, not in 10 minutes, let's be honest. But for you. The other side is probably an angry Greek and a load of earache from the other direction.
Hit the brakes. Pop the brakes, kid.
Pop the brakes, kid.
Woo! I'm out of here. You should have got if you didn't finish in 10 minutes. It's your fucking fault. Bye. PVEs for scrubs. Go 10 more minutes. If I'm not back in 5 minutes. Go back to the raid. Go back to the raid. Fuck the raid. Fuck the woman.
Why can't you do both at the same time? Right, okay, everyone's had sex in a chair, right? Her head's over your shoulder, you're raiding, yeah? I'm just saying. No kissing. No kissing.
Well, she's going to come in for the kiss and you're going to be going...
No, that's when
That's the worst thing ever.
You use a neck motion as soon as she gets in your peripheral vision of the raid. Just a soft, just hard enough to let her know you mean business. Headbutt. No, not straight on. Not straight on. She's gonna come from a side. But when she starts to peel in front of your head, you can either stop it like a goalie with your head,
Wiggling.
yeah,
Give it the whole lot. Fuck off.
Or you just give her enough impact to let her know not to put her head there. It's just like you're raiding away.
Enough impact.
That's what I mean.
It's
No,
a suggestive nod.
Look, no, like head's there, it's coming round. It's just like, yeah, back.
Can you imagine? Zidane. Drop the Zidane.
Exactly. Drop the Zidane. Butter in the tits. Yeah.
Butter in the tits.
That's what the Zidane did. Buttered some dude right in his tits. Do it to her.
Well,
No.
I think we can all agree the decision will be classy. Romanticism is high as we tit butt and or suggestive nod, or in fact just move like a goalie.
Well, it's the defence, mate.
It's
yeah.
the defence.
Defence,
The
yeah.
kiss
Fuck
defence.
off. And you're going to have a stronger neck than her because she's a woman.
I'm naturally physically more powerful. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend you're going to win.
It's science.
Okay, judgment time. A loud, booming voice bellowed out. I've got to do this in a Greek voice. Where the fuck is Fappenstab? Fappenstab, you fucking bastard. The break is over, Fappenstab. Where the fucking are you getting position, Fappenstab? Or I'll come there and I'll fucking find you. Not too Greek.
Because that's exactly what he's doing.
It works on multiple levels.
Oh.
And I was wrong about his name getting mentioned. Meanwhile,
years later.
Meanwhile, the Warlock class leader began talking about my bad positioning. It's so ironic. Must have been coming in from side on. And how I hadn't been doing the fight correctly. Talk about bad positioning. Needless to say, I stopped mid-act, looked my girlfriend in the eyes. You'll have to say it, I'm not saying it.
I go out. Okay, I'm going to do it like...
Oh, we're having the motion.
I'd say, no, move over a bit.
Alright.
Like, the camera's like, this part is like your girlfriend's eyes type thing. It's my hair. This is like your girlfriend's eyes, so like, you know, you're fucking buried in a shoulder like this at the minute. And then you gotta go... I need to go back to the computer.
A sideways slide?
Yeah.
Where was the... Where's the eject?
Gotta go back.
He pulled out! He hit the eject!
Oh,
Bop!
Like, shh. He goes...
My girlfriend's response. It was poor sex, wasn't it?
I don't think it was poor sex.
You say that so I get suggestive.
I'm reading that line purely on the grounds that she's angry that he's on the pullout. Oh my god, I never saw that coming! No! Oh my god! My entire body just went cold. No!
So it was poor sex then? Do we go back to poor sex? Or do you want the good stuff? Do you want the good stuff? Do you want it hard or do you want it normal?
I can't feel feelings anymore. No.
Do you want the good stuff? Tell me!
I want the good stuff.
I want the good stuff! Oh my god, I feel like I just made you my bitch. I feel like I put you down. I want the good stuff. You're such a broken man. If you go back to that computer, I'm fucking leaving. Now you see, we had been making good progress on Gruul. Progress was real.
Oh my god.
And he dropped some lovely loot. Yeah?
So he got his loot out of it then.
He did get his loot. So I did what any self-respecting man did. Oh no. He hasn't got loot yet, but he drops something he wants. Is that a factor?
What do you mean?
If you already had loot from the boss, you wouldn't have gone back to the raid.
I don't get what you mean.
If you didn't need anything from the boss,
You wouldn't have gone back. Fuck
you would
that.
not have gone back, would
Fuck,
you?
fuck
So the
that.
fact is, it wasn't the kill. It was the perps.
Yes.
Loot won over sex.
Yes.
Dragon Spine Trophy for a Warlock? Maybe. Maybe. And so I did what any self-respecting man did. I went back to the PC and told them that I'd been out for a run.
And that's why I was out of breath. Let me stop you right there. Now, what's going to gain you more credibility? Granted,
I just went for a run.
Granted, it's probably going to be unbelievable to your guildies, but if you would have said, sorry, I was in the middle of fucking my girlfriend, like you do, I'm out of breath. Or, just been for a run, you sound like a pansy, yeah? I've been fucking, I'm out of breath, glad you waited. Thoughts?
I don't give a fuck if you've been running. You've been jogging and not researching the boss.
Jogging on your mum.
Kicked from the guild.
Kicked?
Kicked from the guild. Pulled out. Removed the wick. pulled the wick out, dipped and pulled.
He didn't do a fucking hashtag dip the wick.
No, well, he put it in, pulled it out, and got kicked.
Unbelievable.
No raid, no sex. Before I could register this information, I heard my front door close and received a text saying that she didn't want to see me anymore. And that's how it went down.
Not a good evening for this little man.
Guiltless and single-headed, the only thing I could do. I went for a pity wank.
Brava! Brava!
I had to avoid the blue balls.
Indeed. Indeed. Priorities lie there, my friend. Brava.
Last thing you want on top of that is the blue balls.
Indeed.
I went to trade chat for a new guild. Hopefully not at the same time. I joined a pretty good guild in the end. So I guess I could say it all worked out. It all worked out pretty good. I eventually reconciled my girlfriend after a lengthy apology and promised not to spend more time on WoW than with her. And that's my story.
Lovely.
We went down.
Absolutely lovely.
I think we did some very...
It was a roller coaster of emotions.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like every web show drama.
Yeah.
It takes it to the very next level.
Indeed.
And I think that is...
And I thank him for it.
You know what?
You know?
I think we can all thank him for it.
I think we can.
Golf clap from the ladies. She came back, though.
Where was Swing Your Dick?
I don't know. Wasn't the story. It wasn't like I skipped it or anything. It just wasn't there. Wheat Launch only got mentioned once as well, I think. Some people just don't drop the names.
Fuck Wheat Launcher.
Some people don't drop the names a lot. What do you want me to do?
Swing Your Dick.
I can't rewrite the story.
Hey.
I can't.
Swing Your Dick. You might not have been in that story.
Swing Your Dick
Stop.
was the warlock who had commented on his positioning. But it was one line in the story, and that's where it was.
You might not have been in that story quite a lot, but you was in here, my friend.
Hey, we were both thinking of you.
You was in here.
You, sir.
All the time.